The ninth sneaker to release by Bad Bunny and Adidas, the Campus and Wild Moss. It officially releases on April 29th, this Saturday, on the Adidas Confirmed app. And trust me, I'm wishing you all the best of luck if you're after this pair. So here's an on foot, a less traditional on foot. You get a top down look. Now in terms of sizing, I went true to size, which for me, a men's 6, women's 7.5. The website will say go down a half size as these run a little large. I find they run long, and my fear is always a shoe being too narrow. So I like the extra space within the front of the toe box area. If you don't want any space, then sure, size down half. We have a traditional white pull-out drawer box by Adidas and Bad Bunny. As you can see, yo visto así. I dress like this. Slide that to the side. We also get a dust bag, and that's really all it for the extras. Outside of one extra pair of flat laces, I won't do a lace swap, but you have an additional pair. Let's get to the actual shoe itself, Wild Moss. Now, the Harrier suede is meant to mimic wild moss as it grows, and I think they executed this quite well. So we have the moss upper. For the tongue, we get the dual tongue again. We get this thick, padded outer ankle collar, as well as the inner collar and liner. You see those are leather, beautifully done. The Adidas logo on the inside tongue, and then leather is even on the back side of that top tongue, and the insole is leather. They didn't skimp on any of the details or quality. Classic cream outsole, and really the box will say cloud white. Please understand it's actually more of that cream sail hue to accent the wild moss. Be sure to comment which colorway you like best, wild moss or cloud white. Look number 1, very sporty athleisure. So the Bad Bunny Campus Wild Moss, Gymshark women's pants in beige. They taper down, but I pulled them up along the calf, and I absolutely love these. A brand new Adidas women's crop tank. It does cross slightly in the middle, which I love. It's a different hue of green, but it's all in the green family. So yes, I'm rocking with it. And then this is more of a coral jacket. The lighting may be a little bit off, but I promise you it's coral, not bright orange. And then a brand new Adidas 3 stripes golf hat I picked up last week. A very simple look, brand new Fear of God Essentials 3/4 sleeve half zip in the Sycamore colorway. I'm wearing a size extra small for size reference. I'm 5'6", and the Fear of God track nylon pants in amber. Now these are the older track pants, not the newer track pants, which are certainly more oversized, and these cinch at the bottom. They don't open up with a zipper like the newer nylon pants we've seen from recent drops. All of these looks will likely feature some earth tone combination. I think all of those tones complement each other really well, even the cooler sycamore. And for this third look here, the Fear of God Essentials Coral Tee. You guys know I love this colorway. An awesome eBay find in olive and black Adidas 3-stripe pants. The Coral Bucket Hat by Fear of God Essentials. And then the Fear of God Essentials denim jacket. So it's really an Adidas, Bad Bunny, Jerry affair, all 3 stripes. You gotta love it. In terms of coral and green, they complement each other very well on the color wheel. So if you're ever curious or you're struggling with how to style something or how to play around with colors, look at a color wheel. It's your best friend. The final look, the Richie Lee collection anorak pullover jacket in this burnt orange colorway with the cream accent across the front. That goes so well with the actual Bad Bunny Campus Wild Moss and the black Taylor N17 cargo pants in olive. I haven't pulled these out in a minute. It's been a while, I have to admit, but I love the taper at the bottom. I always have. And so we have various shades of olive, green. You have the darker burnt orange on top to complete it all. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back, another video on Talks with TJ. Thank you again so much for tuning in to this early look of the Bad Bunny Adidas Campus and Wild Moss. It officially releases on Saturday April 29th on the Adidas Confirmed app. So you still have time right now, I believe through 9:30 a.m. Eastern on the official drop date, which is Saturday, to enter the draw. Now, I'm very fortunate to have secured my pair on Bad Bunny's website last Saturday for retail and shipping, and that was it. So the retail price is $160, and then of course you'll likely have tax. And then I think, well, Adidas members might actually, I don't think we have to pay for shipping, but again, I appreciate you tuning in. I made sure the beginning of this video solely focused on the sneaker itself. I know that's a pain point for viewers when it comes to sneaker content, that it takes too long to get to the actual product. And let's just be honest, a lot of you are here for the shoe, not necessarily for me. If you are here for me, I thank you and appreciate you so much for tuning in. If you take the time to subscribe, listen, you are the real MVP. If you haven't subscribed, take a look around, watch the content, see what you like, whether it's unboxings, financial content, talking about budgeting and money management, and just being sound, opening your mind to also investing in the brands we love to support. We love to buy their shoes, right? Investing in those brands as well, so you grow as they grow. That is a big part of my content. But then just my style and what I may like in terms of clothing and kicks, and it all comes together. So if you like what you see there, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. I fail too often to mention like either of those two things. I think because I got away from doing that, I didn't want to like slow down the video and at least the value I want to add by asking you guys to like and subscribe. I usually believe if you like the video, you'll go ahead and hit the like. And if you want to subscribe, you will. So with all that being said, the 9th sneaker to release to the public by Bad Bunny and Adidas. Like, it's crazy that he's on this 9th pair, and we fully understand there's a blue tint, or at least it appears to be a blue tint colorway for the campus. Now, will that release to the public? Not sure. If it does, maybe it's a Puerto Rico exclusive. And again, I said it before in a previous video, I'm not mad about that. That's the case. The blue tint pair dropped in Puerto Rico long before it dropped here within the States or globally, and this specific pair, right? So I didn't want to necessarily dive into everything behind the design of the shoe. You guys can check out the cloud pair, the cloud white video I did, or the last summer. But for Wild Moss, I love that it came together in terms of the everyday conversations he's always having with his core group, his friends, his crew, right? That doesn't necessarily have to deal with Adidas. It's just the people he's with on a consistent basis. And you discuss things with your friends of the outlook you have, and I do with my friends, the outlook you may have, what you're trying to add, how you view the things that you're doing. And for them, it's about being refreshing, and it's something that it feels like a renewal. His music, and it is like when you think about how he took off and just the love that he has globally, and to perform at Coachella. Now, I'm not someone, I haven't been to Coachella. I'm not sure that I would ever have that on like a bucket list to attend. I know it's certainly shifted over the years. And if you're someone going to attend because you are really into the musical acts performing, I would be the same way. Not necessarily there for the influencer side. I would honestly just want to enjoy the actual art that's being shown through music. He had the opportunity to perform at Coachella, and that's major, that's huge, that's big. So bravo to him and all of his success. And so that's actually, I believe, where people had the opportunity to pick up the campus, if I'm not mistaken, and then he did the early drop. So I love it. And what will we see next from him? I'm not really sure, but to have gotten the originals in the Forum Low, and he remixed that into the Buckle, and then the Campus, and we know we had the Response CL, but then also the Forum Power Phase. I would love to have another Forum Power Phase. I don't know if that's in the works, not really sure. And I don't know stock number for this pair, so I'm not sure if it's more than the Cloud White pair. I don't know. If more people are able to hit following Saturday, then that's amazing. And I would love to see them open this up for more fans, whether you're just a fan of the design, a fan of his music, a fan of the heritage, you connect with him based on nationality. That would be amazing as well, because we are actually a little shook these days when a pair is easy to grab. Now, that's not to say it's not easy to grab on Confirmed app, just because you have, I think, less issues in terms of the execution of entering for a chance to actually buy the shoe. It's not like Sneakers app, bless its heart. People continue to go on it and they expect different results. So at least with Confirmed, you enter the draw, and if you're selected, awesome. If not, you know what it is. It's not constantly trying to get on and the app crashes and it just doesn't work. You don't experience that, or at least I certainly don't when I'm on Confirmed app, and I didn't experience that on Bad Bunny's website. It was a very smooth, easy process. You go through the CAPTCHA as you do for them to kind of weed out bots, and I was able to check out with no problems, no hassles. Now, I know some people will say, because they do, and I don't care for this part of sneaker culture anymore, that that's a brick or it's the shoe is a flop if it has lower resale value. Said this before, I'll say it again. If a shoe goes from the drawing board out to the public market, that is success, okay? Ask any designer, that's successful. And these will sell out. Now, if they don't have really high resale value, then oh well. If you're trying to stake your entire financial stability on resale, I'm sorry, not sorry, but I don't consider that shoe to be a bust or a flop or any of that. More importantly, if you are someone that takes an L on the shoe and the prices stay relatively low, hopefully you're able to put a plan in place for your budget, save a little bit here and there, maybe from L's that you even take on future drops, and you secure the pair if it's really that important to you. If it's not, then you move along. You move on to the next pair. I still don't want a video of me showing my excitement for a pair, how much I love it, how excited I am to have it, especially for retail, to influence you, as bad as that sounds, to influence you on buying the pair if it wasn't something you were really interested in. If you're on the fence about something, like I'm this way in 2023, if I'm on the fence, that's like a red flag to me that I probably shouldn't buy that pair. It just is. I need something to live rent-free in my mind for an extended period for me to really put in the effort to get this shoe in 2023. I personally want to cut down on getting rid of shoes as time goes on because I don't wear them as much as I thought I would. And there is that emotional connection to the things that you've bought. Usually, a lot of times it's associated with sunken costs. And I'm in that process. I have that problem right now, trying to get rid of certain things. And it's what if I'll wear it? And what if I'll regret getting rid of it? Yeah, I'm going through that, and I don't want to continue to go through that as time goes on. So I'm really adding the pairs that I absolutely love, that speak to me in style, design, execution. Adidas knocked it out of the park with the quality on this pair. Now, I had a little bit of a QC issue on the top tongue for mine, but honestly, it just looks like it's adhesive from the actual shoe, or maybe when they were like packaging the shoe. So it's not something extensive, certainly not anything that takes away from the shoe, but I really appreciate you guys tuning into this video, any video that you tune into on the channel here with me, Talks with TJ. As I said before, go ahead, hit the like button if you like the video, hit subscribe to catch more videos. You can definitely catch the video and my thoughts on Fear of God Adidas dropping in 2023. With all that being said, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.